Good morning, good morning, good morning, Facebook family and friends. This is Ebony coming to you once again with just a thought. Listen, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all my Facebook family and friends. I hope that this week is a week full of gratitude, full of family, fellowship, laughter, joy, and happiness. And I definitely don't want to convey that this is a seasonal thing, but I pray that during the holiday season that you get to enjoy it with family and friends and those that you love, and that you would really have a good time with them. I wanted to just stop by this morning just to talk about something, even in the lines of gratitude and Thanksgiving. I wanted to share just a quick message about how important it is to not take for granted your significance in the earth. You know, oftentimes we focus on the gifts of others, those that are superstars, those that are great men and women of God that are traveling all over the world, and those that are in the pulpit, you know, every Sunday or every week, and you look at their lives and you're like, wow, you know, and many of them are doing great and amazing things. But the message that I have on this morning is, don't take for granted the significance that you have in the place that you are right now. You know, sometimes when we dream about reaching the thousands. We dream about how we're going to go off and do great things on the earth. And we picture ourselves teaching or speaking or singing or dancing in front of thousands. And those are great aspirations to have. But what I find, when our goal and when our focus is set on that, sometimes we lose the significance and the impact where we stand or where we sit or the season that we are in now. And so I just want to encourage someone on today that it is so important for you to not take for granted the significance that you have in someone else's life, even where you are today. Maybe you're not reaching the thousands right now. Maybe you're teaching in a classroom. Maybe you're talking one on one. Maybe you are at your job, or, you know, maybe you're not in a position that you desire to be. Wherever you are today, you have the ability to impact those that are around you. There is significance that God has placed in you to make a difference. And I say that so vehemently because oftentimes, you know, I believe that not all of us are going to get to that place or platform where we are ministering, or whether we're singing, or whether we are dancing to the, you know, to the thousands. But that doesn't mean that your message, that your that what God has placed in you won't reach the thousands. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, let's just say you're a teacher. I'm a teacher. I teach it on a college level, and I teach maybe about 30 kids a year or something like that. And here's my example. Maybe I stay in the classroom my entire life. Now, that's not to say I will, but maybe I will. Who's to say that something that I impart into one of those that I teach, maybe they'll get to that place and platform where they're reaching the thousands, or where they are where they are teaching or ministering, or serving the masses. The point that I'm making is, wherever you stand and wherever you are placed in this season of your life, be intentional about being impactful, no matter what the size is, no matter what the reach is. Be impactful. Don't take for granted the significance that God has for you on this earth. The other thing is, be very intentional about who you pour into and who you impact. Because oftentimes, we spend our time in places that are unworthy, or we spend our time in places that don't receive what we have. And I want us to be intentional about being impactful, but I also want us to recognize when our gifts is not being received. And then that way we won't have to waste our time on people or places where we're not wanted, but we go where God sends us, or we go where we're received. And I hope this message is, encourages someone. Listen, I am not saying that you should not dream and you should not aspire to greatness, or that you shouldn't aspire to reach the masses. But what I am saying is, don't take for granted that today you have the ability to still reach the masses. Have a great day.